Hello everyone, and welcome to the Hills Academy Nightly News Show. My name is Caleb, and this is your best source of news and updates for all things about Hills Academy. We hope you have had a wonderful Christmas with your family, and we wanted to start off this show with an inside look at some of the Hills Academy families and what our Christmases look like.
We would like to send a very Merry Christmas to everybody from the Hilburn family.
Merry Christmas!
Thank you so much everyone who sent your photos, and thank you to the Hilburn family for the season's greeting and everything you do for the school. In the holiday spirit of giving, many of the Hills Academy students had the opportunity to work with the Rotary Club of Conyers on several occasions to make the holidays a little bit more special for the local families. Let's see what happened. Thank you everyone who was able to participate, and thank you to the Rotary Club for letting us help in our community. Hills Academy students are excellent in both outside the classroom and in it. This month we recognize Jaden and Zamarri for their outstanding work as students and leaders in the school. Let's watch a little bit of both of them.
My name is Jaden. This is my second year at Hills Academy.
I describe myself as funny, smart. I love to laugh, I love to learn new things. I also love to spend time with my family. Many times we ride bikes in our neighborhood and play badminton. The last thing I love to do is play video games. I love being a student here. At Hills Academy, we receive a lot of one-on-one attention. I'm also proud of myself because I'm participating more in class. I was very quiet at first, but now I am more vocal. I would like to graduate from Hills Academy with honors and attend a college. This will allow me to have a career of my choice and skills necessary to excel the career.
My name is Zamarri Crowley and I'm in the 8th grade and I attend Hills Academy. From the time I started at Hills Academy, I felt the brotherhood. Hills Academy made me want to be better and encouraged me to do my best academically. My grades have completely turned around and I owe it all to the educational support from all administrators at Hills Academy. Every teacher at Hills Academy gave me a reason to strive and succeed to my highest level. When you have that type of support, how can you not do better? Hills Academy is not only about education, it is also about shaping us young boys into great men. One thing I learned from Hills Academy is that hard work and dedication takes you a long way.
Congratulations, both of you. You definitely deserve it. But it's not just the students at Hills Academy that excel. We also have some fantastic men and women in leadership. We sat down with Mr. Justin Kenney, a board member and a lawyer who does a lot for the school. Let's take a look.
And what advice would you like to give to students like me?
That's a great question. The best advice I could give a student at Hills Academy is to just take advantage of every opportunity that's given to you. You have a lot of people that are working very hard to give you a great educational experience, and don't sit idle. Take advantage of every opportunity that you have. Any clubs that open up, at least give them a try. They may not be a great fit, but at least attend one meeting and see if it's something that you may want to stick with. You may have an idea of what you want to do later in life. I never thought that I would be a lawyer, but just getting exposed to opportunities and debate, I decided that I wanted to become a lawyer. And that was only because of going to high school and just trying things out. ROTC. And in high school, I never thought that I would go into the military, but I loved ROTC, and just because I took a chance on the opportunity that was presented. And you have a lot of clubs. I know that the school is starting a robotics club, even though you may not be science oriented or think you may not be science oriented, but at least go give it a shot. Everything is not going to come easy to you. You will probably run into a roadblock of something that challenges you, but my best advice is don't get frustrated by it. Like when I joined ROTC, one of the main draws for me joining ROTC in high school was watching the exhibition drill team came to the middle school and performed for us. And that's what I wanted to do. That's what drew me in there. And I thought it would come easy to me, but it took a solid year of hard work. It was tremendously difficult skill to learn. I mean, if you're not familiar with the drill team, it's rifle spinning and synchronization of cadets in rifle spinning. And so the skill itself was tremendously difficult, but if it's something that you want to do, if it comes difficult, continue to push yourself, ask for help if things are difficult. There are a lot of people out there that are willing to help you. People got into teaching because they want to help mold students, and so they are there to help, and don't be afraid to ask for it.
Thank you, Mr. Kenney, for speaking with us and for all that you do. Board members help lead and guide the school. The teachers help educate and mold the students, and the students do incredible work and are learning and growing daily. But all of this is made possible by the families and supporters who contribute to the school financially with your time and with your energy. Thank you to everyone who helps make this possible. And thank you to our coaches who are doing such a great job with the Hills Academy Knights. We were able to get some amazing footage of the junior and middle schools teams from their amazing wins earlier in the month.
How do you feel about the performance on the court today?
I feel that it is good that we did well today on defense and offense.
Oh, John, are you injured?
Say that again?
Oh, John, are you injured?
Yes, I am. I'm going to be okay, though.
So, Chase, how do you feel about the performance on the court today?
We did really good tonight, and I'm proud of the team, and our defense was real good, and we just came out here and balled out tonight.
So, Chase, how do you feel about the performance on the court today?
Well, our performance today, we played real great. We were killing our offense and defense. And my performance, I feel like I could have did better, but I still did real good.
Well, Chase, how did your team work together?
We worked real good today. We were passing, moving the ball, getting our shots up, and making them.
Well, thank you, Chase. And what do you think? So what do you think about improve today?
Make layups for sure, and just be a leader. I need to work on that.
Hello, this is Isaiah Brown from the Nightly News. And I'm here with Mr. Hulk from the basketball tryouts. So Mr. Hulk, what was your key to this win today?
I think the key to this win today was having very good defense. We pride ourselves on our defense, working very, very hard. Also, our communication, being able to talk to each other on defense. Our trap worked very, very well. We got a lot of steals. We got a lot of easy layups and easy buckets. And I'm real proud of the guys. They've come a long way, talking to each other well, communicating well, and really gelling as a team.
Oh, Mr. Hulk, how was the injured player?
The injured player's fine. He just bumped knees with one of our opponents. So he came back, walked it off a little bit, had halftime to recover, and he came back very strong.
Okay, so Mr. Hulk, what was the important character building qualities to teach your players?
I think it's being able to connect. We gotta be able to connect with our students. Being able to connect with our athletes, and letting them know that we care about them.
Well, okay, so how was your team doing well?
They were doing really good. They were doing really good. I'm real proud of them. I'm proud of the intensity that they had. I'm proud of the effort that they gave, and I hope that we continue to play that hard every game.
There you have it, folks. Isaiah Brown is signing off. Back to you, Caleb.
Thank you, Isaiah, for your on-site reporting, and thank you, coaches and players, for all of your hard work. Academically, we also have had some amazing opportunities. Our King Christian Academy students read I Got There by J.T. McCormick. The author was able to sit down with the students on Zoom to discuss the book and answer some questions they had.
In your book, you've mentioned a lot of the hard struggle that you went through as a kid. I personally was wondering which one seemed to stick with you, which lesson stuck with you the most through life?
Probably the time period of when I was with my Uncle Bobby in the book. It was a very, it was a needed time, much at the same age of each and every one of you. I needed structure, I needed discipline, I needed routine. I had been in and out of juvenile 3 different times. You all read it in the book when that corrections officer told me if I came back again, I was going to go to man prison. Man, I didn't want to go to man prison. That's something you don't want man prison. You do not want anything to do with man prison. And so being structured, being routine, being disciplined, those are the things that have helped me the most in life. And I, as a bonus, I'll tell you this, attention to detail. So much so in our company, one of our principles and values here in the company is impeccable attention to detail. Always look nice, always look people in the eye, always be respectful, attention to detail. Take pride in what you do and how you do it.
My question was, now that you're a successful businessman, who do you admire and look up to in the business world now?
You know, I have the incredible honor. I'm here in Austin, Texas. The wealthiest Black man in America is here in Austin, Texas as well, Robert Smith. And I've met Robert Smith on several different occasions. He's a person that I definitely look up to. I joke with him. If you all will work with me here for a second. So you notice on my book, it said JT McCormick. Well, this past, actually, this is important, gentlemen. Follow me on this. So when the protest broke out back in May, June, when I was 21 years old, I made the decision to start going by JT. And the reason being is, you see on the screen, my name's JeVon. Well, when I was trying to get on people's calendars, when I was trying to get appointments, for whatever reason, I couldn't get an appointment. I knew I could sell. I knew I was good at what I did, but I couldn't get on people's calendars. And I was on a call one day, and a white guy said to me, he goes, "Hey, how did you get a Black name and an Irish last name?" I didn't even know my last name was Irish, so I was excited to hear that. But then it hit me. I was like, oh, that's why I'm not getting on people's calendars. So the next week I started going by JT McCormick because you didn't know who that guy was. I started getting appointments. So from the age of 21 all the way up to this year, and I'm 49 now, guys, all the way up to this year, I've always gone by JT. But then the protest broke out. And I sat back and I watched, and for me, so much of the status signaling was fake. So much of the things that people were saying they wanted to do was fake. Blackout Tuesday. What does that do to advance us as a people? I don't care that you blacked out your Twitter on Tuesday. What's that going to do? And then we were arguing over a syrup bottle. What's that do to help bring change? And so I made the decision to reclaim my name and start going by JeVon. And the reason being is there was a big deal made about how the Fortune 500 business the companies, there's only 3 Black Fortune 500 CEOs. Roger Ferguson, Marvin Ellison, and Kenneth Frazier. You don't know what race they are by their name, but it hit me. I'm like, well, wait a minute. There's no JeVon in the CEO role. And so for me, the reason why I changed my name back and started going by JeVon is I wanted every LaQuanda, every Latavius, every Marshawn, every Jamarcus to be able to say, oh, wow, a JeVon made it to the CEO chair. And so they could go into the workplace and feel comfortable being JeVon or LaQuanda and be able to work next to a JeVon, not just a JT. So in having the conversation, like I said, with my mentor, who I call mentor Robert Smith, I even made the joke with him. I said, come on, Robert. I said, your name is Robert Smith. I said, that's the most, nobody knows what that is. I said, both your parents have PhDs. I said, you went to Ivy League schools. You worked at Goldman Sachs. I go, man, you lost me at two-parent home. And so we sat down and I told him, I said, I'm going to start going by JeVon because I want all those young men, young women to see that, yeah, you can have an ethnic name and still work your way to the top. It may be harder, but I don't give a damn. You work harder. For every person that says, oh, it's not fair that I've got to work 100 times harder than the next person, here's my mindset on that. It may be true that I had to work 100 times harder, but my mentality is that just makes me 100 times better than you.
What else would you like to accomplish personally and professionally?
Personally and professionally, I'll start with personally first. You heard me say this earlier. I keep my life real simple: God, health, family, business, and investing. So I want to be the greatest father and husband I can be. I always want to do right by my wife, treat her as my queen. I want to be a great model for my children so they can see how you should treat your wife, how you should be treated. I've got 2 boys, 2 girls, and I have to be a model for both. I have to let my girls see how a man should treat them, and I have to let my boys see how they should treat a woman. And so for me, I want to be the greatest husband and father I can be. That's on a personal level. Professionally, continue to grow the company. I want our company to be worth multi-billions of dollars. I want to continue to increase my net worth. Again, don't let anyone define success for you. Success for me, a lot of it was money driven, and I'm okay with that. But it's in business to grow a company and be able to provide a company where people can come to work and it's a better environment than the companies that are out there now, to where you can come work here at our company and you're not worried about racism. You're not worried about men being paid more than women, and you're not worried about your religion, your sexual preference. You know what? We treat you as humans. That's what it all comes down to. And for me, growing up mixed race, that's very, very important for me, that people are treated as humans. I don't care what your sexual preference is. I don't care what your religion is. It's, are you a good person and are you a good human?
Thank you, Mr. McCormick, for your time and giving us the opportunity to speak with you. Thank you so much, everyone, for being with us tonight. We at the Hills Academy Nightly News hope you have enjoyed our program. If you would like to share this video with your friends or see each individual segment, don't forget to take a look at our YouTube page and please like and subscribe. We hope you have had a Merry Christmas, a wonderful holiday season, and a Happy New Year.